today's news, shooting victim identified as 25-year-old Julio Rivera. BVI performs well in 2023 CSEC examination. Comprehensive law enforcement review underway. 284 Excellence Film Competition 2023, and Just DYKE resident receives new social home. These and more stories when 284 News returns.
The push was to understand whatever we need in the 2nd District, or whatever we need even in the Virgin Islands, we have the capacity, we have the resources, we have the knowledge.
We have to improve our primary health care. What we have seen over the years, anybody could tell you this, we have seen a decline in the level of primary health care. That is the clinics.
I think party politics, political agendas, after April the 24th should have been put aside.
How do you move government resources? How do you better understand the system? How do you get your piece in there first and so on to make sure that you get the most?
Folks will hear things about what we have in mind to get done for the district very soon.
The government who is responsible for all of these policies and programs, they're the ones who really have the handle for all of these things.
We saw the challenges in terms of how those funds were being misused and mismanaged, and we need to ensure that we have a transparent system in place to ensure that persons who need help are able to get help.
We are not going to be able to attract the kind of investment that I just talked about, that you and I just talked about, in terms of new money and new business, unless we clean this country up.
This fall, we're bringing you closer to the heart of democracy. Introducing Just for the Record, first 100 days. We asked elected members of the House of Assembly of the Virgin Islands to account for their actions, successes, and shortfalls at this significant milestone since their swearing in. Find out starting Thursday, November 2nd at 8 p.m. Just for the Record, first 100 days exclusively on 284 Media.
Welcome viewers to the Monday, November 6th edition of 284 News. I'm Jacka Wooding, bringing you the latest out of the British Virgin Islands. Thank you so much for joining us. We begin with news that police have confirmed this morning shooting victim as Julio Rivera, a 25-year-old resident of Purcell Estate. He was found with multiple gunshot wounds about his body in the main parking lot of Wickham's Quay 1. He was subsequently pronounced dead at the scene. Police have already launched investigations into the matter and are urging persons with information in relation to this incident to contact them. In other news, the Virgin Islands achieved an impressive 100% pass rate in 12 subjects at this year's Caribbean Examination Council Caribbean Secondary Education Certificate, representing a 200% increase over 2022. Minister for Education, the Honorable Sherry De Castro, presented the 2023 Caribbean Examinations Council Caribbean Secondary Education Certificate results at a recent sitting of the House of Assembly.
Madam Speaker, I am pleased to announce that this year, our students have once again demonstrated their resilience and commitment to learning. Despite the unique challenges brought about by the ongoing global pandemic, our students have risen above and beyond, showing commendable results in the CSEC exams. This year, the Virgin Islands achieved an impressive 100% pass rate in 12 subjects. This represents a 200% increase over 2022. Subjects with 100% pass rate: agricultural science, single award, clothing, textile and fashion, economics, family and resource management, food, nutrition and health, industrial technology building, industrial technology electrical, industrial technology mechanical, physical education and sports, principles of accounts, theater arts, and visual arts.
Additionally, the territory recorded a pass rate of 90 to 99% in 8 subjects, including English A.
The Virgin Islands accomplished a pass rate of 90 to 99% in 8 CXC subjects: biology, Caribbean history, chemistry, English A, language, human and social biology, integrated science, office administration, and technical drawing. Madam Speaker, allow me to highlight the performance of our students in English A at this juncture. 204 students wrote the CSEC English A examination. It gives me pleasure to announce that the territory achieved a 92.6% pass rate, in which 89 students attained a grade 1 pass, 64 students a grade 2 pass, and 38 students a grade 3 pass. In addition, the Virgin Islands produced a pass rate of 80 to 89% in 2 CXC subjects: electronic document preparation and management, and information technology.
The minister praised these results as a testament of the consistent hard work of teachers and students. However, the minister also acknowledged that some areas require attention and improvement, particularly mathematics, in which the Virgin Islands attained a pass rate of 46.6.
Madam Speaker, while we celebrate these achievements, there are areas that require our urgent attention and improvement, and we remain committed to addressing these gaps. One such area is mathematics, in which the Virgin Islands attained a 46.6% pass rate, which represents a 2.4% decrease from 2022 and a 4.6% increase over 2021. Of the 161 students who sat the CSEC math exam, 14 students achieved grade 1, 28 achieved grade 2, and 33 achieved grade 3 passes.
She announced plans to remediate the challenges identified with mathematics, including the establishment of a math revitalization committee and a series of professional development sessions at schools across the territory.
Madam Speaker, plans are underway to remediate the challenges identified with mathematics, especially post the hurricanes of 2017 and post-pandemic. A math revitalization committee is being set up to allow stakeholders to work together to strengthen and improve the delivery and instruction of mathematics. Professional development sessions are ongoing at schools in our territory to strengthen and improve instructional quality and remediation in mathematics. Revisions have also been made to both the scope and sequence of the VI primary and VI secondary math instructional objectives to ensure that students are exposed to each course thoroughly and meaningfully. The ministry has also created 2 new positions for instructional coaches specializing in mathematics to absorb, coach, and train teachers to increase their competency in teaching mathematics and to analyze student assessment data and develop intervention programs. The positions were advertised and placement is being finalized.
Anaya Williams of the BVI SDA School has been named as the territory's top performer in this year's exam. Williams secured 11 grade 1s, the highest mark of achievement in the exam. She was followed by a fellow schoolmate, Kimoy Foy Jr. of the SDA School, who secured 6 grade 1s and 3 grade 2s. The BVI's third highest performer in this year's exam was Jefferson Frank of the St. George's Secondary School, who secured 5 grade 1s and 5 grade 2s. In other news, Governor His Excellency John Rankin announced that a comprehensive review of the British Virgin Islands law enforcement agencies will begin following the arrival of His Majesty's Inspectorate of Constabulary and Fire and Rescue Services to the territory last weekend. The review will scrutinize the structure, resources, funding, conduct, and standards of the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force, His Majesty's Customs, Immigration, and the Prison Service. The Attorney General Chambers, the Director of Public Prosecution's Office, the Financial Investigation Authority, and the courts will also be considered as part of in terms of how they relate to law enforcement. The team will assess whether the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force and other law enforcement agencies possess the necessary facilities, powers to prevent, monitor, and detect crime, and prepare matters for prosecution. The United Kingdom government has allocated approximately $1 million to contribute towards this effort. Parliamentary Under Secretary of State for the UK Ministry of Justice, Mike Freer, MP, has already arrived in the territory. Freer, who is responsible for courts and legal services, is tasked with gaining a better understanding of the legal and justice systems in the BVI and identifying opportunities to build UK partnerships and support. During his visit, Minister Freer will meet key individuals within the police force and at His Majesty's prison. He will also meet with the Attorney General, Director of Public Prosecutions, and members of the judiciary. These meetings will provide him with a comprehensive overview of the BVI's judicial systems and its law enforcement agencies. The report will be presented to the Premier and Governor by the end of March 2024 and then published appropriately afterwards. And viewers, with that, we take you to a quick word from our sponsors. Stay with us, we'll be right back.
At Higher BVI, we're not just about business. We're about empowering lives, and that is because we aspire to inspire. By choosing us, you're supporting a company that believes in equal opportunities, diversity, and community growth. Our mission goes beyond profit. It's about providing HR solutions, fostering talent, and leaving a positive impact. Join us in building a better future, a better BVI. Choose Higher BVI, where your support isn't just a transaction, it's a transformation. Together, we're changing lives in these beautiful Virgin Islands.
Catch all the action from the 2023 NFL games with CCT Live on various channels, including ESPN Channel 412, ESPN2 Channel 413, Telemundo Channel 315, and Fox Channel 304. When you subscribe to any CCT Fire plan, you'll automatically bundle CCT Live. For more information, visit your nearest CCT store or give us a call at 444-4444. Choose CCT Live and enhance your game day experience.
This November, the sun rises on the northernmost island of the Virgin Islands and shines over an unforgettable 3-day experience. The Caribbean's most anticipated food festival, the Anegada Lobster Festival. The 24th to the 26th of November, the island's best restaurants present their best lobster dishes and other delicacies while you and 3,000 of your closest friends soak up the sun. Enjoy music from top bands, seaside activities, and win awesome prizes. There's nothing quite like the Anegada Lobster Festival. The 24th to the 26th of November. Book a room or catch a boat and be there. You'll see it's the taste and fun you need.
Only in Anegada, it's the best you will ever. It's a fun time together. Wanted to last forever.
Father Jesus, that line you long like church service.
Alright, you enjoy the rest of it. Next customer line, please. Wait, hold on a second.
Yes, Sonny boy, come, yes, son.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sonny boy. Hold on there. You must have cut front of people.
It's okay, I'll take care of it.
What? No man to take care of me.
How may I assist you?
Listen.
You want top of power?
You want top of power?
Join the prepaid party with CCT and enjoy more affordable data plans, more top-up promotions, more savings with hero bundles, and more value for your money each and every Tuesday with Top Up Turn Up Tuesday. Visit a CCT store today or anywhere CCT Top Up is sold and top up your phone.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You want top of power?
Got it. At VI Motors, we've got it. All your vehicles, we've got it. All your auto parts, we've got it. Everything you need, we've got it. We've got oil, in stock. We've got batteries, in stock. We've got tires, in stock. Even brakes, yes, sir. Yes! VI Motors, pioneering the automotive industry in the Virgin Islands since 1966 with leading brands like Toyota, Chevy, and Honda. We even do custom orders. We have all the top brands in automotive parts as well, so you know you're getting quality. Come visit us at Duff's Bottom, Tortola. Go to our website at vimotors.com or just call us at 494-2496. Remember, VI Motors, we've got it. All your vehicles, we've got it. All your auto parts, we've got it. Everything you need, we've got it. We've got it.
Welcome back and thank you so much for staying with us. We continue with news that the BVI's contention for a medal at the 2023 Pan Am Games in Santiago came to an end on Friday after athletes missed the mark to finish on the podium in the men's shot put finals. It was the first time in history of the Games that the territory had 2 athletes representing in the same event. For Henry, 2 of his 3 attempts were deemed as fouls, and his lone good attempt went a distance of 16.98 meters to place him 11th out of the 13 participating athletes. GUMBS initially got off to a great start with a put of 18.29 meters, but that distance was scrapped after officials called for a restart of the event. However, following the restart, all 3 of his attempts were ruled to be fouls, resulting in him ending at the bottom of the table. Tweet for Media spoke with him following the event.
So basically, in a nutshell, they got the measuring, the laser stuff. It wasn't calibrated because the guy from USA, he threw well over 20 meters, but they mark it as 18, so they decided to just scratch the competition. So that's why basically we started over.
And in terms of, did that restart, I mean, because initially 18.29 would have been a good first attempt. Yeah. Did that affect, you mentally as it relates to, off the good start and not have to start over from scratch?
Not really, because my second opener was better, but that was on the, I guess, officials' part, but I could say that's also on my part as well. But that's something for another time. But I wouldn't say it threw me off. It just gave me it gave everybody a chance, including me, to think as it as, we're going to start over, clean slate, make our second attempt, which would be our fourth attempt, better than the first one. So, I wouldn't say it messed with me at all.
Okay. 3 attempts, 3 fouls. Speak about that.
I can't tell you. The officials say that I've been fouling, asking them how I fouled. They can't tell me how. I protested one of them. They still can't tell me how, so I don't know. I would have been okay because, it was just the first round anyway, so I'd have been fine with it. But, they did it for the second and the third round. Well, the third round was on me, but the second round for sure, that kind of messed with me. So, that's the reason behind it. And the third one, I already felt from the time it left my hand that it wasn't going to be good. So that was just on me, and I just fouled it. But, these are things you learn from. I can't be too upset about it. Just a learning experience from here, that's for sure.
We also spoke with Henry to get his views on his overall performance.
This doesn't reflect my capabilities at all. Just had a rough season, due to unforeseen circumstances. I didn't have the best of the year performance-wise. Had some health issues dealing with, but finally on the end of that day, so it's like I just taken this as like a minor setback for a major comeback. 2024, that's going to be my year,
And how are you feeling? Because I do know you're recovering. You were recovering from an injury. How's that? I believe you would have had surgeries to it as well. How's the recovery? If you was to gauge yourself as it relates to percentage, what percentage will you say you are at from that in terms of that recovery process?
Yeah, I would say about 85%, close back to 85 to 85% overall. Almost reaching back there. I still got little stuff that I got to work on in terms of like getting it 100% healthy. So when I really start putting it to work, like it don't go out on me again. Prevention better than cure. But yeah, just walking my way back up, trying to be smarter. As you get older now, the body don't recover how it used to when I was younger. So I got to walk a little bit more smarter to ensure that I stay on top of things.
And does that...
In other news, Film Commissioner Ms. Natalie Hodge recently spoke with Tweet for Media on the upcoming Tweet for Excellence film competition, set to take place at the UP Cineplex on November 19th. The event is designed to showcase filmmakers and foster a robust film industry in the Virgin Islands.
So let me start by saying last year was the 30th anniversary celebration. It was a video competition. So this is the first year of the 284 Excellence Film Competition.
Beautiful.
All right. So we want to showcase the excellence in our filmmakers in the Virgin Islands, around the Virgin Islands. We have persons who have entered from St. Thomas.
Beautiful.
We actually had inquiries and interest from St. Croix and as far as Atlanta. So, but we kind of scaled it down, and we have just within St. Thomas and BVI.
Okay.
So, a repeat of last year, we had the submissions. Persons had to shoot their short film within 7 to 11 minutes of any genre of their choosing, and they had to include certain caveats. So this year, they had to include, which is in our 284 Excellence logo, 3 icons, one of or all of the 3 icons, which is Mount Healthy, Mill, a sailboat, which represents the sailing capital of the world. And I will just go back and say Mount Healthy is a symbol that we included in the logo to represent powering. We want to power this industry, filmmaking. And then the other icon is the turtle dove. So they had to include one or all of those three icons: a tourism inviting image, a recognizable BVI person, of course, and I think that's about it. And then they had to just include our logo at the end of the film.
Understood.
So they had those requirements, and it had to be primarily shot in the BVI.
Understood.
As part of the competition, workshops will be offered to filmmakers and industry professionals. These workshops aim to provide participants with valuable insights and skills necessary for their growth in the industry.
I am proud of the work that we continue to do to elevate and advance the filmmakers and their talent, their skill set in the territory. So one of the things that we're including this year is a workshop, a videography workshop held by a producer in the US. He has Netflix series on Netflix. He has won some film festivals. He's worked at Tyler Perry Studios, so he's coming down and he will be facilitating a workshop. And while some persons might feel or think that, well, they're already employed in the industry, they already went to school, having that hands-on training from someone who's in the industry, who has created his own films, produced TV series, won these film festivals, that's a great advantage for persons to have.
The judging panel for this year's competition comprises locals living abroad as well as international industry professionals. This diverse panel brings a wealth of experience and expertise to the competition, ensuring a fair and comprehensive evaluation of the films. When asked about the future plans for the BVI Film Commission, Ms. Hodge emphasized the importance of training and development through workshops. These initiatives aim to continually support and nurture the growth of Virgin Islanders.
What's next is a host of workshops to help our filmmakers to grow. We want to make sure that we provide opportunities for them so that as we work to increase productions to BVI, then when those productions come, they can confidently say, you know, they've attended this workshop, they've completed this workshop with well-known persons from in the industry, because it's all well and good to say, oh, I'm the cameraman at 284 Media, but a production company in the US doesn't have an idea who is 284 Media, and they don't know your skill set. But if you are able to say, I completed this workshop with this well-known, well-recognized individual in the industry, it helps to, you know, get your feet in the door, intern with those productions coming in. So we want to host a number of workshops in the future. We want to look towards a film festival as well.
For the full interview, visit all 284 Media platforms. And viewers, with that, we take a quick word from our sponsors. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Angie, how can I get my claims paid quick? Rent's due next week.
CG processes 99% of claims within 5 days. Remember when I was hang gliding with those goats? I caught a gust of wind and flew right into a moving car. Every appendage was in the cast, and they paid fast and fairly. That's what I get for trusting a man with a mustache and an eye patch. Now I gotta go. I'm meeting the guy who bedazzled my toes.
99% of claims are processed within 5 days. CG Insurance. Good like that.
Catch all the action from the 2023 NFL games with CCT Live on various channels, including ESPN Channel 412, ESPN2 Channel 413, Telemundo Channel 315, and Fox Channel 304. When you subscribe to any CCT Fire plan, you'll automatically bundle CCT Live. For more information, visit your nearest CCT store or give us a call at 444-4444. Choose CCT Live and enhance your game day experience.
There goes my new car. Guess I'm back on my bike.
Your bike? CG offers new car replacement. Remember my monster truck days? Well, one night I attempted a 50-foot pogo double backflip. I landed it and went to karaoke. It wasn't until afterward that my car got hit by that fisherman. He gave me some great mahi-mahi though. Anyway, they paid fast and got me in a new car. Now call a cab. I want you to meet my alpaca guy.
New car replacement for the first year of ownership. CG Insurance. Good like that.
Welcome back, viewers, and thank you so much for sticking with us. We continue with news that Territorial at-Large Representative and Leader of the Opposition, the Honorable Ronnie Skelton, recently reflected on his first 100 days since being sworn into the House of Assembly with To It for Media on our Just for the Record program. In conversation with Kamal Haynes, Skelton revealed that he spent a significant portion of this time listening to members of the community and gaining a deeper understanding of the societal issues affecting the Virgin Islands. He found that many people are experiencing hardship.
Well, just basically, listening to people's concerns. It is true in the past we had resources, both financial and otherwise, where we could have directly helped people. But because of the COI report, those resources, financial side of it was taken away, and you have to go through a long system to get people the assistance they need. There's no doubt, you live in the society, there are a lot of people out there who are hurting, We went through the hurricanes, the floods, the COVID, where the country was shut down, people lost their jobs, people got behind in their rental payments, people got behind in their mortgage payments. And on top of that, the cost of living has increased on everybody. But the people who feel it the most is the people on the lower end of the spectrum. It doesn't say that everybody's not feeling it.
Skelton emphasized that he and other members of the opposition remain committed to urging the government to take action in these unprecedented times. He continues to advocate for the establishment of more efficient systems to assist people, expressing concern over the unfortunate reality that individuals are struggling to afford food.
We constantly, and we will continue to urge the government to set up more efficient systems to get help to the people, because whether we want to be living in another society that is boasting all of the revenues and the resources that we have, to have people out there who can't buy food, kids going to school hungry and those kind of stuff, we can't allow that to happen, even if it's a small portion. And based on our observation, that is the opposition, the districts, there's quite a bit of people.
Skelton took this opportunity as well to delve deeper into the prevailing issues that he has found to be affecting a broad section of society.
It stems from quite a number of factors. We had hurricanes, the insurance companies carry up their rates, sometimes quadruple their rates. And so let's say people who own apartments. So if you were paying $10,000 for insurance and now it's $40,000, that cost moves to the renters, and that becomes a burden on the renters, because the renters, their disposable income can't support the increase in the rent that the owner has to. He has no choice, or she has no choice but to charge. Mm-hmm. So you have people, as some of my colleagues say, who lives in cares because they've lost the rental accommodation. So we have quite a number of issues, and they stem from all the disasters we had, and based on the hurricane season that we are witnessing and the disasters around the globe, it doesn't seem it's going to get any better. Mm-hmm. But we as a people, we are small enough, we are nimble enough that we can do things to help our people,
He expressed his belief that these societal issues will continue to persist without necessary intervention, a situation that the Virgin Islands cannot afford to happen. Skelton stressed that the society of today exists and continues to grow thanks to the contributions of the foreparents. He emphasized the obligation to honor their hard work and to ensure the continued prosperity for future generations.
When I was a little boy growing up here, we didn't know we were poor because we all were poor. But that's the nature of it. Now, because of whatever happened, our forefathers, whatever they did to allow us to be in the position we are at now, we have an obligation to make sure that we don't lose that position and pass it on, you know.
In other news, Just Van Dyke resident Mr. Lucian Claude Colwood is the latest recipient of the Ministry of Health and Social Development's Social Home. The handover was held recently following another handover to Mr. Dalvin Colwood, also at Just Van Dyke last month. More in this report.
Minister for Health and Social Development, the Honorable Vincent O. Wheatley, stated that the handover was his second in Just Van Dyke since he became the health minister, and thanked the team at the ministry for its dedicated work in ensuring residents on the sister islands get the help they need. Honorable Wheatley said, and I quote, "I must thank the contractor, my team at the ministry, and project manager, Mr. Marquise Maduro. For us, this is another project that has been well executed in a timely fashion. I must say, even though they build these houses very quickly, they do not compromise on quality and standards. It shows our continued commitment to ensure the persons who were displaced by the hurricanes find a haven." In addition, 2nd District Representative the Honorable Melvin Turnbull noted that the Ministry of Health and Social Development has been diligent in using the Housing Recovery Assistance Program to assist residents of Just Van Dyke who lost their homes during the 2017 hurricanes. Honorable Turnbull said, and I quote, "This has been the 5th house that has now been built on Just Van Dyke for residents who have been displaced, and I want to congratulate Mr. Claude Colwood on his home." Honorable Turnbull congratulated the contractor and his team and applauded the team at the Ministry of Health and Social Development for its diligence in executing these projects and making the people of Just Van Dyke comfortable in an environment that can withstand hurricanes and be safe. Mr. Colwood thanked the ministry and health for making it possible for him to get a home and stated that he was grateful for the assistance. Meanwhile, contractor Chad Skelton from Construction Engineering Systems BVI Limited said it was an honor working with the Ministry of Health and Social Development to provide Mr. Colwood with a nice home. Skelton said, and I quote, "Working on the outer islands is always a challenge, but my team deserves the praise because they understood the assignment and completed the job in time. We are pleased, and we hope the minister, the district representative, and the recipient, Mr. Colwood, are also pleased." The project manager, Mr. Marquise Maduro, also thanked the team at the ministry for its continued work on the Housing Recovery Assistance Program. Mr. Maduro said, and I quote, "I'd like to specifically commend Honorable Wheatley and the team at the ministry for their commitment to ensure that residents continue to receive homes and are properly protected. Special congratulations to Mr. Chad Skelton and his team for the job well done. The house is flawless, and it was built in record time. More than 25 homes have been built and over 200 repaired since the inception of the Housing Recovery Assistance Program."
And viewers, that's it for today's news roundup. Be sure to follow us for daily news updates at 284media.com. Like us on Facebook at 284media and 284BVI on Instagram, X, formerly Twitter, and Threads. I'm Jacko Wooding, and I will see you again tomorrow, so have yourself a safe and enjoyable evening. Goodbye.